Yeah, 2 splits, stayed up in the strike zone. First one to Cabrera, the 0-1 pitch to Lowry is the difference in this one. Leading up to that inning, we battled back, take the lead. I thought Eddie tonight was a step in the right direction, better power, better overall stuff, a lot of swing and miss to what I thought at times was an explosive fastball. Cabrera with a long at bat in the 6th, and then after the double, he's Frazier with the 2-run dinger to tie things up. But it's good to see Hanley with the opposite field line drive, the way he got extended out over the plate. But in the end, the 2 splits that stayed up in the strike zone are the difference of this one.
John, given Koji's struggles overall and the home runs he's allowed, do you have to rethink his late inning role?
Right now, obviously after a tough night for Koji, that's I respect and understand your question, but we've got to take a look at the internal guys that are ready for more. For certain matchups, I'm not here to say that Koji's out of the setup role, but at the same time, if we're going to put someone else in that spot, we've got some work to do with an attack plan for Heath against lefties in particular. That's got to continue to improve because he's been dominant against right-handers. So, unfortunately, this is a tough night, tough loss here tonight.
What was your view on the 2 near home runs there in the bottom of
From the dugout view, it looks like contact made above the red line, and then even what they showed on the scoreboard kind of supported that. But apparently, the view was that it was to be a double.
John, with Koji, do you think it's just been a matter of command this season for him, or do you think the velocity issue might be a concern?
At times, it's the action to the split. Hasn't had that late tumble. He's had it on occasions, and tonight was a night where he comes in with ample rest. But it's been the late action to the split that's been the difference on a consistent basis versus years past.
And then with Rodriguez, what kind of work did he do coming into the start that you think helped him have more power to his stuff tonight?
Well, I think you saw his delivery go back to what he used, prior to the knee injury. I think it allowed him to gain a little rhythm and momentum over the rubber. He kept himself together, able to generate better power overall, translated into velocity. And I think it also translated into some swing and miss for him.
John, what would cause the decrease in the late action on the Uehara splitter? Do you know what the reason might be for that?
Whether it's a decrease in arm speed, where you see the velocity on his fastball even tick down a little bit, that, again, the late action is typically a direct result from maybe a little bit of decrease in arm speed.
You guys have actually been pretty good against elite pitching this year. I think pitchers been sub 3 as of 4.47 what was like the offense do that against Quintana today? And then also it's tough to kind of back to back.
I didn't understand. I didn't hear the last part.
Was it tough to not have that performance against Quintana?
He's been very tough against us, probably even tougher than Sale over the course of the past 3 to 4 years. Tonight, uncharacteristic 6 walks on his part. We were able to string some hits together, particularly in the 3rd inning for 4 runs. I thought we had a very good approach against him. So we were patient enough to build some innings and get some base runners. But on a night where the offense clicks, to give back the lead a couple of times, that's a tough one. That'll be determined in the morning.
Is Shaw doing okay, and was that something that you were, kind of considering during the game that might happen, or did you think you could?
No, based on the early work, he went out to take ground balls to test it, to be sure of it. He got through that okay, but as he got into the game, obviously that continued to tighten up on him. He's day-to-day. I don't know if he'll be available tomorrow yet.